When you were born, your skin was smooth and you weighed only 8 to 25 grams with about 100 fleshy spines on your body. 2 to 3 days later, your muscular tissue developed enough to keep your spines upright. These white, soft spines were replaced by harder ones as defensive weapons after about 1.5 days. At this stage, you were still very fragile and needed your mother's breastfeeding and careful care. For the first few days of your life, you were completely blind, surrounded only by darkness. Your eyes opened 12 to 15 days later, allowing you to see the world. Sometime later, your mother began to teach you how to roll into a ball for defense, a required skill for your species. A few months later, you began to grow your initial spines, which gradually hardened into effective tools for defending against predators. At the same time, your skin color also changed, fading from pink to a color similar to your mother's. You gradually learned to forage independently, but still needed your mother's guidance and protection. During this time, your curiosity was also strong, and you would constantly explore your surroundings. Be careful, as hedgehogs have many natural enemies: owls, badgers, foxes, wolves, meerkats, and so on. When you encounter them, it's usually not a good sign, and sometimes you can only hope that they are already full. Humans were once predators of hedgehogs, but now many countries have begun to protect them legally. Hedgehogs have been a food source in many cultures. Ancient Egyptians ate hedgehogs, and some late medieval recipes also required hedgehog meat. Hedgehogs were traded across Eurasia and Africa for traditional medicine and witchcraft. In the Middle East, especially among the Bedouins, hedgehog meat was considered a remedy for rheumatism and arthritis. Hedgehogs were also believed to cure various diseases ranging from tuberculosis to impotence. In Morocco, inhaling the smoke of burnt hedgehog skin or hog bristles was supposed to treat fever, impotence, and urinary system diseases. Hedgehog blood was sold as a remedy for ringworm, chapped skin, and warts, while hedgehog meat was used as an antidote for witchcraft. The Roma people still eat cooked or roasted hedgehogs and use hedgehog blood and fat in medicine. About a year later, male and female hedgehogs begin to show distinct sexual characteristics. At this point, you have developed the ability to survive on your own, foraging and living independently in the wild. Your diet is mainly insects, consisting of terrestrial invertebrates like beetles, caterpillars, earthworms, slugs, millipedes, and earwigs, and occasionally scavenged carrion, bird eggs, small vertebrates, and fruits. In gardens or parks in human-inhabited areas, hedgehogs may also eat crops, fruits, vegetables, and pet food, but beware of dogs, which may attack you. Your spines have become hard and dense, providing effective defense against predators' attacks. When threatened, you curl up into a tight, spiny ball, tucking in your fuzzy face, feet, and abdomen. You have two large muscles on your back that control the movement of your spines. Some desert hedgehogs, which are lighter and have fewer spines, are more likely to escape or attack by ramming their spines into intruders, only curling up as a last resort. But when faced with powerful predators, you, being weaker, often become their prey. Predators have ways to deal with your spines. Owl claws are not afraid of hedgehog spines. Badgers have a size advantage, often flipping hedgehogs over to expose their soft underbellies, and foxes have an even worse method. They urinate on you, forcing you, with your keen sense of smell, to surrender. About 2 years later, after reaching maturity, your reproductive ability significantly increases. Male hedgehogs search for females through scent and engage in courtship behaviors. Male hedgehogs actively seek mates before or after hibernation. When a male finds a suitable female, he surrounds her and emits courtship signals like hisses and gurgles. Since hedgehogs are covered in spines, males must overcome these obstacles to approach females. If the female accepts the male, she relaxes her spines and crouches on the ground, allowing the male to climb onto her back for mating. The male bites the female's shoulder with his teeth to maintain stability. If the female rejects the male, she raises her spines to prevent him from approaching. In this case, the male eventually leaves to find another female who will accept him. Female hedgehogs have multiple consecutive estrus cycles during the breeding season and can mate with more than 5 males within the same cycle. After mating, female hedgehogs enter a gestation period of about 60 days. The breeding time of hedgehogs depends on the environment of different regions, usually before the hibernation season from April to September. The gestation period of hedgehogs is about 4 to 5 weeks, and they can produce up to 2 litters per breeding season, with an average of 4 to 5 offspring per litter. Since there is no time to develop and learn important skills before winter, the survival rate of the second litter is usually lower, and it is rare to successfully raise 3 or more offspring. If the breeding nest is disturbed by predators or other threats, the female hedgehog may kill or abandon her offspring. If the offspring are already relatively large, the female may choose to transfer them to a new nest instead of killing or abandoning them. The lifespan of adult hedgehogs is generally 3 to 5 years, but some individuals can live for more than 10 years in good conditions. As they age, the spines of hedgehogs gradually lose their shine and hardness and may even break. At the same time, their mobility also gradually decreases, no longer being as flexible and agile as they were in their youth.